Tired of endless scrolling? This video brings you the best sci-fi series available on Amazon Prime Video in 2025. From galactic conspiracies to digital afterlives, these shows aren't necessarily new, but they're all must-watch sci-fi gems that you can stream right now. Secret Level. Imagine if every iconic video game got its own dark and spectacular episode. Secret Level is an animated anthology from Amazon Prime Video that takes classic and modern games to a whole new level. The 15 varied episodes feature brutal sci-fi, black humor, and even horror, from a dark version of Pac-Man to an emotional Sifu-inspired tale to futuristic clashes from the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Blur, the studio known for love, death, and robots, is responsible for the animation, and stars such as Keanu Reeves, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Gabriel Luna lend their voices. Each episode is a different style, atmosphere, and message, but they all share a passion for games and cinema. Secret Level is a feast for pop culture fans who want to see their favorite worlds in a whole new, often surprising light. The Expanse. It started with a missing woman and a destroyed ship, but quickly evolved into something much bigger. The Expanse is a series that takes us to a future where humanity is divided between Earth, Mars, and the asteroid belt, and the tension between them threatens open conflict. In a world full of politics, secret deals, and a struggle for survival, a group of random people become embroiled in a conspiracy that could change the fate of the entire solar system. Something alien is looming on the horizon, a technology that no one understands and that could annihilate everything we know. The Expanse is a suspenseful and realistic space opera in which nothing is black and white and every decision has a price. Upload. What if after death you could be uploaded to a digital paradise? Upload is a satirical sci-fi comedy set in the near future where people can transfer their consciousness to a virtual world after death. The main character is Nathan, a young programmer who dies in an accident and ends up in a luxurious digital afterlife in Lakeview. Although on the surface it's a paradise, it soon becomes apparent that the system has its limitations, from micropayments for everything to the dead girl who controls it. Meanwhile, Nathan meets Nora, a tech support worker with whom he begins to bond over more than just his duties. The series mixes futuristic ideas with a romantic plot, criticism of capitalism, and light humor. Upload is a funny but also apt vision of a world where even after death you are not free, until someone pays for your place in the cloud. Electric Dreams. What if every reality you know could only be an illusion? Electric Dreams is a sci-fi anthology inspired by short stories by one of the most visionary science fiction authors of the 20th century. Each of the 10 episodes is a separate story set in a different version of the future, sometimes distant, sometimes disturbingly close. You will meet androids, telepaths, controlling states, artificial worlds, and people trying to find meaning in an increasingly inhuman world. The series touches on identity, free will, memory, and the limits of humanity. Electric Dreams is a dark, often melancholy journey through worlds where technology mixes with emotions and the future doesn't always mean progress. If you like Black Mirror, this is a must-see item. The Power. Suddenly, all over the world, teenage girls are waking up with a new ability. They can strike electricity, literally. In an instant, the balance of power that has existed for thousands of years begins to reverse. The Power is a sci-fi series that shows what happens when women gain physical superiority and how the world reacts. Set in different corners of the globe, we follow the lives of women who must decide whether to use that power to defend themselves, retaliate, or something bigger. From a rebellious teenager in America, to a spiritual leader in Nigeria, to a mayor fighting for her family and position, The Power is a brave, emotional, and provocative story of fear, power, and revolution that starts with a spark, literally. That wraps up our list of the best sci-fi movies and series currently available on Prime Video in 2025. Got other favorites to recommend? Drop them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. More great content is on the way.